Welcome, Virgo, to your April 2022 reading. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. If this is the first time you've tuned in, I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, just click that subscribe button and ask your question in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Now, this is a general reading, Virgo, so take what resonates here and let the rest go. But right off the bat here, you're showing up in your own reading. You've got the Hermit. Now, the Hermit has actually showed up for quite a few star signs this month. And this is a card of, not only does it represent Virgo, but this is a card of introspection, of going in and doing some soul searching. It's quite a spiritual card. And not only that, the Hermit is in between the Moon card and the Page of Swords. So I feel like, Virgo, you might be in between two people here. The Moon can represent a Pisces, or it can also, I often associate this with a Cancer as well, just because the Moon does rule Cancer. And the Page of Swords, and you are right above the King of Swords as well. So I definitely feel there is a significant air sign around you. So this could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And I'm feeling Libra coming through very strongly, just because in the card of the Six of Pentacles in this particular deck, if you look at the teapot, I don't know if you can see it, there is a little set of scales there. So that jumped out at me straight away. So I'm feeling like there could be a significant Libra here. And this could be someone that is coming back from the past as well. But the Moon card, to start off with, this is the shadow side of ourselves. This is the depths of our unconscious. This can be illusions and deceptions and mystery here. There is a lot of hidden things around you when the Moon shows up. And this could potentially be you getting a lot of visions and intuitive insights as well, just because it's next to the Hermit. So when we go into that Hermit mode, when we sort of retreat, I mean, if you think about what a hermit is, that is that person that would go off into the woods or go off into a cave and meditate to seek enlightenment. So I feel like for a lot of you, there's some mysterious things going on here. Could be to do with this Pisces or this Cancer, but you will be getting some intuitive insights coming through for you. Perhaps listen to your dreams. If you meditate, listen to whatever comes through for you there as well, because there could be some messages coming through for you. I mean, Virgo, the Virgos that I know are very intuitive, very psychic as well. So you could be going in and getting some messages that are coming through that are related to you rather than others, or perhaps related to these people that are showing up in your reading, this Pisces or this air sign here. Now, as I said, the Hermit, very solitary kind of energy, but what the Hermit does is go within, seek enlightenment, and then they become a beacon for other people, and they use the knowledge and the enlightenment that they have gained to help others. And if you look at this particular imagery here, you see the mermaid sitting on the lighthouse, and the ships are all around, and in her hand she's got a bright shining light. And in a traditional deck, the light that the Hermit is holding in his lantern is the actual light of the starlight. So there's a lot of hope here that you are sharing, a lot of enlightenment, and you are helping those around you. And it could be perhaps these people that you are in between here, this air sign and this Pisces or Cancer here. But you know, you've then got the Page of Swords. Now, you could potentially, for some of you, be learning more about spirituality, learning more about intuitive things, learning more about you know, perhaps tarots or crystals or whatever it is that you are going into. This could be you actually seeking knowledge in an actual more controlled way, you know, through books and going to courses or classes or groups and learning more about that. But you could also actually be deciding to study and go into, you know, learn about anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be spiritual things. I was only bringing that up because you have both the moon and the hermit here. But you can be going back to do some study here when the Page of Swords comes through. Now, the Page of Swords also is quite interesting because it is, you know, it's a card about seeking knowledge, but it's also a card about personal growth here. And it's interesting that the Hermit is in a way about personal growth as well, because the Hermit goes in to do that soul searching and seeking of information. So there could be some, you know, personal growth that's going on here for you in April that's really going to be wonderful. And you know, you might be setting some goals for yourself as well. Now, the Page of Swords, all pages are messages or messengers, so you could be getting some very practical messages here as well. Very things to do with stuff that you're curious about, or intellectual kind of information. You could be getting things to do with legal documents or contracts. This is kind of very important information that is coming through for you as well in April that you need to pay attention to. Now, this leads on to the Magician. What a wonderful card here. This is you having the power to create and manifest whatever it is you want for yourself here, Virgo. This is absolutely wonderful energy. You have all the tools that you need to actually create the future that you want. This is channeling your power, and it's inspiration and creativity. And I feel like the Page of Swords brings in a lot of inspiration for you as well, to help you determine what it is you want for your future, and therefore leading you into that Magician card. It brings in a lot of confidence because you know what you want. You are creating what it is you want. And the Magician is just, think big, because you've got the power here to do this. You've got the manifestation, you know, visualize what you want and go for it here, because the Magician tells me that yeah, you're able to do this. I feel like you are, this is a result of all of this soul searching, all of this self-empowerment that's going on here through the Hermit card, and through the messages that you will be getting. You're going to have the tools to move forward in a direction that you really want to go. Now, the Five of Pentacles. This is a card that does talk about, all fives are a little bit challenging in all of the suits. And the Five of Pentacles often talks about a feeling of you being left out in the cold a little bit. And it also talks about loss or poverty or hard times and some struggles here. But I feel like this could be to do with this air sign, just because it's right beside it. And you might be getting, there are some hidden things as well that could also be creating this feeling of maybe being left out in the cold by a certain person or some people, or but I feel like this is something that you are doing some soul searching about as well, to help you overcome any of these feelings that you have. You know, the Five of Pentacles in a traditional deck always shows that person that is, you know, injured or unwell, out in the cold, out in the snow, poverty, you know, not much money, their clothes are torn, but they're often depicted standing outside of a beautiful stained glass window, so standing outside of a church. And if they just went around the corner and they went through into the church, they have warmth, they have people that can help them. They have charitable people that can help them financially. They have a place out of the cold. They have a place to go. So it's often, although this does talk about hard times that you are going through, there is help here for you, Virgo. And, you know, this is often just a perception of what is going on around us. There is help, so we just need to kind of go around the corner and walk through that doorway into the church, or walk through that doorway, and there is help there for you if you are struggling at the moment in any way, mentally, emotionally, physically. There is help here for you. Now, the King of Swords, this is a very powerful king, very intelligent, great mental adaptness. And I often just see this so connected with Virgo, because you are quite comfortable in this sword air kind of energy, very logical energy, very insightful energy. And this is someone that is a problem solver, a quick learner, and someone who is great to go to if you are having any of the feelings that are in the Five of Pentacles. So if this is someone in your life, if this sounds like someone in your life, this is someone who could be helping you to get out of that energy of the Five of Pentacles. They've got a lot of answers. They've got a logical way of thinking about things. Now, if this isn't someone in your life, this is actually talking about you taking on a lot of these qualities in April. You are going to be the problem solver. You are going to use your intellectual prowess and your insightfulness to gain a lot of the answers that you need, and also again share this with those around you that are helping you. Now, this Five of Pentacles can also be related to the Moon card, or if the Moon card does talk about someone in your life, they themselves could be feeling a lot of that lack that the Five of Pentacles talks about, and you can be there to give them assistance and to help them out of this situation as well. There might be someone in your life in April that you are going to be able to assist here. Now, the Six of Pentacles. This is a wonderful card of abundance. This is someone giving you gifts or giving you money, giving you financial assistance. And it's interesting, if you've got the 5 there, but then you've got the 6. So this air sign could be someone that also helps you out financially if this Five of Pentacles energy does relate to you. If you have been feeling left out in the cold, there is going to be someone that comes in and helps you out. Now, alternatively, this is a general reading, as I often say. You could be also sharing your resources. You could be quite generous this month. There could be a lot of support that you are giving others, as well as other people giving you. But usually this does relate to your finances, but it also, Pentacles relates to your finances. It relates to your physical body, yourself, your home, practical things. So there is somebody here that could be giving you support, and it's almost a card of reciprocal kind of energy. So giving and taking, you're both helping each other, or someone's helping you, you're helping them, or a group of people, and vice versa. It's that kind of beautiful energy that the Six of Pentacles does talk about. It's lovely. Sharing resources as well. So, putting your funds together with another person to have what it is that you want and you want to achieve and you want to get in your life. But yeah, just lovely. I really like that energy, and it's a pretty card as well. Love this deck. This is the Tarot of Mystical Moments by Katrin Veldstein. I hope I'm saying her name right. It's just a beautiful deck, and I've been gravitating to this for my last few months of readings. So I hope you like it too. Let me know in the comments what you think. Now your final tarot card here is the Four of Wands. Now this is a very multi-layered card, but this is a card of strength. It's a card of structure. All fours are that card of strength and structure, because if you think of a four, you know, four sides of anything, a square, this is strong, and you are building something strong here. This is often called the marriage card. So you might be wanting to manifest a marriage here with someone. This is a card of celebration. I don't know if you can see, I've got the crystal there, but there's two little people standing on the top of that beautiful tall building. So you might be physically building a home for yourself and your family. You could be building a home together with somebody. You might be metaphorically building that home, with someone. That's kind of what you do when you get married. But this is a card of celebration, of freedom, of joyful events. It's a card of milestones and triumph. It's just lovely energy. So I'm really loving this here for you, Virgo. There's a lot of beautiful, wonderful things happening for you in April, but I feel like you are going to be manifesting a lot of this for yourself as well. You've got the Magician card there, so you're the one that's doing the hard lifting here. Well, if it's hard at all, I don't feel like there's a lot of hard work here. I feel like you've got all the tools you need, and you are really creating joyful events in your life and creating this sense of freedom away from the energy of that Five of Pentacles that perhaps you have felt in the past. Now your final card of the reading from the Gateway Oracle deck by Denise Lynn. I absolutely love this deck, and I use it for every reading. And each card has an affirmation on it, and this card here, proceeding softly, the affirmation is, my inner power grows in moments of quietude. Wow, just reading that affirmation before I even go in to read the meaning of the card just instantly tells me that this is linked with that Hermit card and the Magician card as well. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. That moment, that Hermit moment where you are going in and meditating and soul searching for answers. Your power is growing, and that is putting you in that position of the Magician, which is allowing you to manifest what it is you want. But the meaning of this particular card is, go forward slowly and gently. Stop to smell the daisies and enjoy the view. Love and appreciate what is here now. The universe wants you to know, when you take your time and go slowly, new perceptions blossom that you can't see if you're moving fast. Step out of the rapid pace of everyday life and step into the majesty of stillness. Resist the impulse to go ahead with your first instinct and tune into your deeper intuition. Power is born when you relax into the present moment. Wow, and that is so connected to the Moon card as well, because the Moon card is all about your intuition and those mysterious messages that do come from your angels, your spirit guides, or whatever God you believe in. Wherever those messages come in for you from, this is talking about all of that. And yeah, I'm feeling a very powerful month for you. You growing in power yourself as well. That Four of Wands, a card of strength, power, structure, strong structures as well. So and the Magician card, how more powerful can you be than to create your destiny, create your future. So this is beautiful energy, a wonderful reading for you, Virgo. I hope that resonated with you. Please take me up on my free mini reading offer for new subscribers. And for those of you that have already subscribed, I have to say thank you so much for your support, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.